Over the 9 years I have created YouTube content, in my opinion, nothing can get more personal than today's video. We headed to Hampden Park to cheer on the Cupar Hearts as they took on Steins Thistle of Allendale in the Scottish Amateur Cup final. I grew up in Cupar, a town with a population of some 9,000, and there always has been a shared popularity between the How of Fife rugby team and the amateur football side. With the latter taking centre stage in this video, it's time to take you on a whistle-stop tour of the club's history in the Scottish Amateur Cup. Wednesday the 10th of May saw the fourth attempt of National Cup success in the final. The class of 1950 succumbed to a 1-0 defeat by one of the 12 Queen's Park sides that have lifted the trophy. Just 7 years later, it was Giffnock North who broke the Cupar Hearts by a 4-2 scoreline, before most recently Drumchapel United by a 1-goal margin in 2007. If avoiding a fourth heartbreak at Hampden wasn't enough incentive, in November the club lost Jim Smith. Jim was an integral part of Cupar Hearts for over 4 decades, doing many of the club roles over those years. More than that, he was a great man and friend. The club is certainly not the same without him, but we know he is with us along the way, as Cupar Hearts bid to become the first Fife team to lift the coveted trophy since leaving Norton House in 1989.
Jim had died not long before the St Pat's game, and we had like a minute silence, and it was just honestly for him, and we've said that before most games, that we don't even have to say it, just I knew that it's for them, being at the club for so many years, and hopefully go in and win it for them. So
we've had a number of good wishes from lots of people, lots of different clubs, obviously guys who've played football for over the years that I've been involved with personally, but also people throughout the town, people that have played for the club previously. We've had a lot of really good positive messages for the last few weeks, not just for today but over the last few weeks as well, which has been great. It's really helped kind of spur everybody on, and it kind of hits home just how important and how much it means to everybody.
So just a quick message from our chairman.
Hi guys, just gutted I can't be with you today, but quietly confident that you're going to go on and pick up this cup and bring it back to Cupar. And as I say, just really gutted I can't be with you, but all the best, and just have a good game, and hopefully we can pick up the cup at the end of the 90 minutes.
So Chib, you're a very long-serving member of Cupar Hearts.
I am.
When was your debut?
Oh my God. It was early. They just got rid of the back pass rule, put it that way.
So of course you were part of the last Cupar Hearts team that played at Hampden Park. What's changed the most at this level in the whole time that you've been playing?
Everybody's got wee shitty small shin pads now because there's no contact anymore, as opposed to my cricket pads. There's just not as many people playing football, unfortunately. That's you can just look at the leagues. Whereas there used to be maybe 40 teams, there's now 20, so just less people playing, unfortunately.
Scottish Cup's always a big one for this club, and I think the St Pat's game when we beat them, who were touted as the favourites for the Cup, that sort of kick-started their season. And from then we've sort of just not, I think we've lost 1 game or 2 games since then. So that's probably the catalyst, was the Scottish Cup.
What's your favourite moment of the Cup run so far?
There's been a lot of favourites, but I'd say Oban away, long journey, overnight, 1-4-0, kept a clean sheet. So
probably the away days, getting on the bus. I would say my couple of goals, but the away days on the bus are good fun.
Do you want to take us through your goal at Hammond?
Nah, I'm alright. Just leave it at that. I wouldn't say anything else. You folk can go watch it, but I'm not saying anything.
You scored a hat-trick in the previous round. Do you think you're going to replicate that in the final?
I hope so, fingers crossed.
Feeling confident, so I don't see why not. So just got to go in and feel confidence and see if we can do the job.
In 07, Cupar Hearts lost. What do you think can be done differently on the day to win the match?
I'm not sure. I think this year anyway, I'm not sure what the preparation was like the last time, but certainly we've been prepared for every game, working hard, and then obviously we've had boys going to watch games and stuff, so we feel more prepared, and we've sort of worked on the teams we've played against. We've seen their weaknesses, worked on how to exploit that, so hopefully we can do the same again.
We didn't expect to get to the final last time. We knew we had a good squad, but there was some tricky ties on the way.
Have you noticed any key differences in this level of football in the 16 years since the last time you played at Hampden?
I think 16 years ago, I think teams were a lot stronger back then. I think obviously there's various reasons for that, especially since the COVID. Obviously players have found other things to do on a Saturday, so I think the standard's not as good, but it is a still strong standard through the west side with the Glasgow teams that we've faced in the Scottish Cup run-up this season. But overall, I don't think the standard's been as high as it was previously.
What would you say is your favourite moment of the cup run so far?
The winner against St Pat. Scored the winner, so it's got to be that.
I think been seventh year I've been at Cupar Hearts now, so player manager a couple of years ago and then back to playing now, so enjoying it.
You've played in several big games before, including against your boyhood heroes Celtic. Where would winning this cup rank alongside playing against your past career?
Probably the best, to be honest with you. So kind of growing up with my dad playing for the club, my dad managed the club. My brother Barry, he also played for the club as well, so playing at Saltire Park and playing against Celtic was great, but I'd probably say my hometown club winning the Scottish Cup would probably be the best.
Been a few key moments this year. We've had a few really tough games. A couple of home games where we've had a really good crowd, really good support from the town, coming up against potentially one of the favourites at the start of the season anyway, that were maybe tipped for the cup. So overcoming them was great, a narrow victory. And another game in the quarter-final home as well. Great crowd to see them all here. And of course the semi-final was a great occasion. And just hopefully we can go and do the business now.
Do you think you'll win it?
I would like to win it, and I've got every confidence in the boys that we can go and do it, so why not?
Give us a quick brief summary on what you do for the club.
So my official role is secretary, so I look after all the paperwork, attend all the meetings, organise the committees, look after the manager and all things friendlies and all things referee requests, and yeah, just anything that comes in and out of the club. I'm the first point of contact for all correspondence.
So from a financial perspective, how much does it mean for a club the size of Cupar Hearts to get a trip to Hampden Park?
So financially, it costs us a lot of money, first and foremost, because we wanted to give the players the world, whether that be their memorial strips or new jumpers or a meal before the game. The sponsorship that they get from the local town is amazing, and we can't survive with it. That is absolutely vital to us. So we're very grateful for all the sponsors throughout the town that have helped us get this far.
And how much would it mean to you if Cupar Hearts were to lift that trophy today?
It would mean the world.
One last question. How many cup finals have you played in and we've lost?
Thanks for that.
Today it's very different for me. Usually I'm going to a Scottish Premiership match or going to cheer on Motherwell, but today Cupar Hearts are in the final of the Scottish Amateur Cup. Why am I doing a video on this? Well, I am originally from Cupar. I grew up there for 20 years, and to see Cupar Hearts at Hampden Park, this would have been a chance missed.
Number 14 is Ryan Guinness, and number 18 is Lewis McWashington. The finalist is Cupar Hearts and Steins.
Mad to think that I went to school with some of these boys. Prediction, you know what, I've got a lot of faith in Cupar. I know that a lot of them have a lot of talent. It's gone undiscovered. I'm going to say a 4-2, I think, for Cupar Hearts today. And we're off. No, he's on. He's got that though. Go Cammy. Or not. Consibi. Oh! Go on! Go! Oh! It's a good ball, side. Oh! Oh! Yes! Come on! Come on! Who had Richard's first goal? Yeah! 1-0 Cupar Hearts, and it had to be Richie. Scored a hat-trick in the semi-final, and he's got a goal here. It's more than he's deserved because he had 2 chances already when he should have done better. But fantastic. We're 1-0 up, 27 minutes in. Oh. Go on. Oh! Yes! Come on! And it looks like the Steins Thistle fans are already headed for the exits.
That was a lovely goal.
That was a beautiful goal.
Lovely goal.
He's got my toast. How many yards do you want?
Yes, that's 64. Oh, chance. Excellent. Excellent defending, not good. Fine.
Good defending there.
Again, yeah, excellent. That'll be half time.
So far so good. I mean, from the neutral perspective, I don't think it's been a game worth watching if you're here to just see a good game, because I think the way I've seen it, Cupar Hearts have dominated for the majority of the game. Steins have had a few chances, but really there's only one team that's got their hands on the cup, and that's going to be Cupar Hearts. I think both teams have struggled to adapt to the width of the pitch as well, and how long the pitch is, because like when I was at Duffus Park, home of Cupar Hearts, the pitch is nowhere near as big as this, and I mean, yeah, it's a lot smoother and there's no bumps, and that's great, but at the same time it's hard to adapt to a much bigger professional standard pitch. But so far so good. Really enjoying from what I've seen so far with Cupar, and they deserve to be 2-0 up. And the second half is about to kick off.
Unit project, I'll find you. Oh, not bad.
Good punch. Well, because the Lionel's in that position already, it seems like the Lionel's given the penalty as well.
really shocking. Well, he's went with the referee too, but that's
very soft.
Yeah,
He's brave enough.
He's made a mistake.
Brave enough to change it.
Funnily enough, we've got a referee sitting right next to us. David, what did you think about the penalty decision?
I guess I better watch one when he saved him, but the referee's miles from it. I don't think he can give it, but he gave it right to his legs really bad. I just think it's a really poor call. I think he'll be disappointed. The game's getting filmed tonight, lads, so I think he'll watch back and be disappointed in his goal. Never a penalty.
He's given the penalty?
He's not brave enough to change it.
Awful for your nerves.
The thing is, if that was a football penalty there should have been a penalty in the first half.
Oh, got it. They're playing in blue. They're playing in blue. Well, for the neutral perspective, it's game on.
Terrible decision.
Absolutely brutal decision.
No, it was awful. I like the shot on Facebook.
Oh, that was a dangerous ball. Get up. That was worse than the one before. No wall. It's also a very strange tactic. Straight to keeper. Win it. Walk away! Yeah. Hold your line. Well done. Take the shoelaces trick. You win the pump. Yes. Offside. Yes, he was. And there's Chipper. Getting sub. Club legends. Come on. On the counter. Come on. Yeah, I know. Archie Lawson picking up man of the match. And here we are, 2023 Scottish Amateur Cup winners.